The British are coming! The British are coming! Everybody hide! The British are coming!
It was April 9th, 1775. Time around sunrise. The British Redcoats marched into a small village, Lexington. They marched into Lexington to confiscate hidden weapons. 700 British Redcoats are about to verse 77 untrained militiamen soldiers. The militiamen soldiers were very part-time soldiers. The spy warned them, like Paul Revere. Then somebody fired the first bullet. Then they all started to fire. 8 of the soldiers died. The battle was only around 10 minutes. Then they started marching again. They were heading toward Concord to confiscate some weapons. The British were searching for 3 massive cannons. While the battle, dozens of people died on both sides.
Come on, boys. We gotta go capture Fort Ticonderoga.
The Sons of Liberty were not the only organization that was against the British. They did all kinds of things. They did all kinds of things to scare the British, and hoping that they would take away taxes and surrender in the war. But they were at war, and they needed to do something big. So the Green Mountain Boys decided to try and capture Fort Ticonderoga. It was a huge fort on Lake Champlain, and it was not ready. They spied on it and realized it was not ready for a full-on fight. But it was full of cannons, so if they could take it by surprise, they could bring the fort down easily. But they were a little too public about this idea. So the general of one of the generals of the colonial army, Benedict Arnold, heard about this, and he came to the Green Mountain Boys as fast as he can, demanding that Ethan Allen gives him full control of the Green Mountain Boys. But Ethan Allen would never do that. The Green Mountain Boys just laughed at him. But Ethan Allen did not want to put the mission in jeopardy, so he decided to give Benedict Arnold equal control over the Green Mountain Boys. They grabbed their muskets, and went to Lake Champlain. They snuck into the fort in the middle of the night when they least expected it. The guard was probably sleeping on the job, so they could just wake him up, and then threaten him if they didn't take him to the commanding officer of the fort. So the guard took him to the commanding officer of the fort, and the commanding officer immediately surrendered. Because of this, the Green Mountain Boys were able to take all the cannons, ammunition, and muskets to Boston to help the war. The colonists would have lost the other battles miserably if Fort Ticonderoga wasn't taken over.
Come on, guys. We need to build the wall during night when the British are sleeping.
1775, June 16th. The colonists built a 6-foot wall of dirt, and when the British were sleeping, the British commander or leader said, "They built more than my troops can build in a month," and he was not happy. The colonists were trying to defend Bunker Hill. If they lost it, the British would have complete control of the Boston Harbor. The colonists and patriots were winning, then the colonists ran out of ammo, and then Britain took over. The British started firing cannons, and the commander sent troops up the hill, and as soon as they fell down, the commander sent them right up again. The Redcoats were easy targets because they were holding their heavy muskets. The colonists were told, "Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes." Fresh British troops reinforced breakthrough after the colonists' run. The colonists were out of ammunition, but the good side for the Patriots, they killed 121 troops and 828 were wounded and 668 were captured. Colonists gathered more confidence and are prepared for the battles ahead. Bunker Hill was in Charleston, Boston.
Come on, man. We need to go attack on Christmas night.
Battle of Trenton. The Battle of Trenton, late fall 1776. The Americans were suffering one after another. The British took Manhattan and kept 2,000 captives. Even smart George Washington almost got caught. More and more people left the army. Let's face it, he wants to be on the losing team. Washington knew he had to do something. He decided to attempt to capture Trenton, New Jersey. They had to go over the Hudson River, then the Delaware River to get to Pennsylvania. The British paid the German soldiers to protect Trenton. There were over 1,400 troops. On Christmas night, George Washington made a plan that General Ewing's men would keep the Hessians from escaping. The Colonel Cadwalader's militia would prevent reinforcements, and Washington and his 2,400 men would attack straight on versus the Hessians. The plan worked, and the commander for the Hessians died and held 900 captive, and only 2 patriots died.
Come on, French. We will get a victory.
They used flintstock pistols and muskets and also used cannons. The battle was very crucial. With all the bad battles the colonists lost, they finally won a battle in Saratoga. The battle was one of the most important. The battle took a long time. The Patriots' victory of Saratoga is often seen as the turning point in the war. Not only did it renew the morale of the American public, but it convinced potential for foreign partners such as France that America could win the war, that it might be in their best interest to send aid. And it was also the turning point of American Revolution. The surrender of General Burgoyne's British Army to the American colonists October 1777, bringing France and Spain into the war placed on the Battle of Saratoga.
I heard a stick.
Fire! Bam! 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 Fire at the wounded one! Bam! 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 We won! High five!